What up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast that came out on Monday talking about the Oscar winners. In this movie today that we're talking about is 2023's Poor Thing, starring Emma Stone, from director and I believe writer Yorgos Lanthimos, and it is a beautiful film, but also kind of weird and kind of crazy and creepy in a lot of ways. You know, the movie starts out in black and white with Willem Dafoe's characters all deformed, wearing this crazy prosthetic. They won an Oscar for hair and makeup, so much of the makeup would be going towards Willem Dafoe, but also they won for costume design and set design, stuff like that, for dresses and stuff that Emma Stone wore. Her character Bella Baxter, it's her father, but I'm a little bit of spoilers just so like if you don't understand what it's really about and why it's so hype. It's a little creepy, right? So if you're not someone that's likes creepy stuff or sexual stuff or movies that are really like director movies, then this is not for you. But if you do like that stuff, then this is what it is, right? And Bella's character, or Emma Stone's character Bella, was a grown woman that was pregnant and killed herself by jumping off of a bridge. And Godfrey, Willem Dafoe's character, found her at her final breaths of life and could have brought her back, but didn't, because he goes, who am I to bring this woman back into her life after she just killed herself, right? So she killed herself, and then I'm gonna bring her back to this world that she clearly didn't want to be a part of, even with the baby she was pregnant with. So naturally, instead of not reviving her and just saving the baby and letting the baby grow up, he takes the baby's brain and puts the baby's brain into the mother's head. So takes out the mother's brain, puts the baby's brain in the mother's head. So now it's a full-grown woman with a baby's brain. She's got to learn how to walk, she's got to learn how to talk all over again, but she won't have to grow. So theoretically, she'll be able to do it a little bit faster. You know, and he reanimates her body and stuff like that. So it's a little creepy in that sense. But then it's also creepy in the sense where there's like, he's a scientist and he needs like these machines to burp, you know, and like, it's so weird and strange. And if you're trying to figure out what's going on the whole time, you're going to hate it. But if you just laugh at it and just go, oh, this is a comedy, it's hilarious, then you should be alright, you know. Theoretically, you should make your way through it, not so bad, but Willem Dafoe really does a good job in the prosthetics. And then you know, so he's mostly the beginning part of the movie, and then he comes back towards the end because, you know, obviously he's the father, Godfrey, and she calls him God, so he's God and her father, and she's also a grown woman, but now Bella Baxter growing up, and her name was something else when she was a woman. So now she's a whole nother person, really. You know, she's not that same person from before. And she now then goes on a whole experience on being a woman and experiencing womanhood and growing sexually, mentally, physically, experiencing new things. And it's kind of wild, but Mark Ruffalo takes her and steals her away from Godfrey in this home, in this bubble that she's been living in, and frees her a little bit and brings her out and fucks her a bunch and brings her on a boat and shows her the world, and their relationship is strong, and then it's not, and then he's falling apart because he loves her. It's like so wild, it's so crazy, but you can definitely see that Emma Stone was very worthy of her win for lead actress in a leading role. But I honestly think that supporting could have gone to Mark Ruffalo, but it did go to Robert Downey Jr., so you can't be mad it went to Iron Man instead of Hulk. But Mark Ruffalo was hilarious in this as Duncan Weddenborough. And there's just great names in this. But I talked about this a little bit in the podcast video, but like just the set design and like stuff that like the visuals is all visuals that are supposed to be through a child's head. So she's on this crazy looking boat and there's crazy green smoke and crazy skies, and there's another part here where she's like standing overlooking this view, and I don't know if this is all a green screen and added later, but it is just some beautiful cinematography stuff, and her just looking out and experiencing this pink and blue sky and the view, and oh god, it did look quite beautiful, and the costume designs were pretty great. And really the most I can say is Emma Stone's performance as Bella Baxter was unbelievable. I don't know if I'll ever rewatch this movie, but I gave this movie 4 out of 5 stars, about an 8 out of 10. It is a very solid movie. I can see why it won 4 Oscars last night, one of those including Emma Stone for best lead female in a leading role, and she is incredible. And that whole movie was hilarious, but weird and artistic and eccentric and everything that you want a movie to be. If you're someone like me and you like weird and crazy stuff and you're a movie person, this is for you. But, you know, if you're wondering what the hype is about, but you don't want to go tread some waters, I hope my video here shed some light on it. If you're a child, definitely not for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow my social medias down below. You can see my movie reviews and links to my Letterboxd down in the description below. My other social media is down there as well. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. I really appreciate it. It helps the engagement so much. Share this video with a buddy. Comment below. I'd love to talk some more poor things with you guys and Oscars and all types of stuff. So go check out the podcast, Comic Book Boston, coming out every Monday. And I will see you beautiful people in the next one.